Hey, Matt.
Hey,
So what about tonight's game?
I'm not happy. This has been a grim day in Yankees history. Um, let's start with CC. Um, I was just listening to the Yankees report, and they were talking about how he couldn't hold the lead, and it's all sad. I look at it a different way. It's possible that CC actually gave the Yankees more than they could have hoped for. He got 5 innings in, and when he left after 5 innings, the game was tied. If the Yankees had taken the lead in top of the sixth, um, he could have gone away with a win. But it's still tough having CC not really work out. Inability to hold the lead tonight was also a problem. That's always frustrating. Basically, just nothing went right tonight. And the last couple of days, everything's been going right. Tonight, nothing went right at all. But it's a pretty close thing. You look at the top of the fifth. What was it? Top of the fifth, top of the sixth. First and second, no one out. Brian McCann up. People argue with me all day long, but I think Joe should do something rather than wait for the 3-run home run. I think hit and run, double steal. Well, A-Rod's on second, so you're not going to double steal. But how about a
saying
bunt?
that through the game.
I know. Couldn't help myself. How about doing something rather than waiting for the 3-run home run? That said, McCann rips a line drive just right at Prince Fielder. So now there's one out, and Carlos Beltran's up. Beltran goes the other way, amazingly, shockingly, almost fell out of my seat, but right at the left fielder. So 2 very hard hit balls, easily could have gotten the lead, but they just didn't fall tonight. And that's no fault of the hitters because they were swinging. So disappointing game. Disappointing day all around, as we'll talk about.
Well, what about the deal for Dustin Ackley and the playoff outlook?
Yeah, didn't I just say this was a frustrating day all around? I mean, the Dustin Ackley deal is a real head scratcher, and I listened to a lot of people, read a bunch of things, and it seems like maybe the most likely thing is like he could be a replacement for Stephen Drew. I know Stephen threw the ball away tonight, made an error. I think that's his second in 3 games. So my arguing that he's such a great fielder is kind of weakening, but. I still hold by the chemistry and by Drew's glove, and let's keep him in there. And if you're bringing Dustin Ackley in, who's hitting .216, to be a potential replacement for Stephen Drew, what about Corey Refsnyder? I don't know. It's just a real head scratcher of a move. And it brings me to the playoff outlook, which is without any starting pitching, and we are one Masahiro Tanaka season-ending walk away from the game injury from having almost no starting pitching. I don't think this team has what it takes to get through the playoffs. So maybe that's what Brian Cashman's figuring. Maybe that's why he didn't make any deals for a starter. It's been kind of a bonus season anyway. Did any of us really expect the Yankees to be in first place at this point? I'm not saying it's over, but boy, was today a frustrating day.
How about J.R. Rashard?
Yeah, J.R. Rashard. So I was thinking about what can I talk about tonight. So I did the old, this date in history. So it was this date in 1980 when J.R. Rashard was at the Astrodome throwing, and they took him to the hospital, and that was the last time he was on a major league field. A lot of people don't know who J.R. Rashard is, but he was one of the biggest, nastiest fastball pitcher in the game in the 80s, well, the 70s. And he just disappeared. One day he was there, and then he never played again. Very sad story. He's got his life, which is good, but that was a sad story.
And on to Chicago then?
Yeah, I guess this isn't a very uplifting report, is it? I guess what I'll say is. Let's go to Chicago. Let's win that series. Again, this Ranger game was a 4-game set, right? And they keep splitting the 4-game sets. They've been splitting 4-game sets, winning the 3-game sets, and they've been in first place. So maybe the Yankees can continue that. Maybe Joe can put together some kind of magical pitching staff that keeps us in contention. I hate to say this, maybe it's just been a tough day for the Yankees, but
And for you.
I don't think they have what it takes to get through the playoffs. So maybe we should just enjoy the run as it is. And
Well, that was a tough day for you.
I know, this is so grim. Tomorrow's going to be more positive. Go beat the White Sox and we'll be really happy. How about that?
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds better.
on to Chicago.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.